Tom Golisano, father, grandfather, and brother, corporate executive and entrepreneur, three-time gubernatorial candidate, NHL team owner, billionaire on the Forbes 400, philanthropist, and community advocate. Tom Golisano's vision and generosity have touched millions of lives, from enhancing the dignity and inclusion of people with intellectual disabilities to building communities through business, education, and health. What does it take to make such great things happen? Tom Golisano's genius is embodied in the achievements of his work and by the hope and encouragement he gives people to achieve the unimaginable. He grew up in a modest suburb of Rochester, New York, with an appreciation for both hard work and hardship. He was driven by a pioneering spirit to make the world a better place and to do things that would have a lasting impact. He founded Paychex in 1971 with $3,000, 1 employee, and 40 clients. He saw the opportunity to serve small businesses when no one else was. Today, Paychex is traded on the NASDAQ 100 index, serves approximately 570,000 payroll clients, and pays 1 out of every 15 American private sector employees. Tom still serves as Paychex chairman. Tom has also put his entrepreneurial vision, perseverance, and action to work for a broad spectrum of other issues, including healthcare, education, voter policies, politics, and tax reform, correcting injustices that impact average citizens. When he was fortunate enough to have resources, he felt an obligation to put them to good use and to share them to help others. And nothing is closer to Tom's heart than making the world a better place for people with intellectual disabilities. Tom's son, Stephen, was born with developmental disabilities. He would need support throughout his lifetime. So in 1985, with $90,000, Tom made his first philanthropic gift and established the Golisano Foundation. The words dignity and care are in the original trust agreement and are still part of the Foundation's mission statement today and always will be. Today, the Foundation is one of the largest private foundations in the U.S. dedicated exclusively to helping people with intellectual disabilities. With more than $28 million in gross assets, it has awarded more than $17 million in grants, about $1.2 million annually for nonprofit organizations in the Rochester, New York area, serving people with developmental disabilities. And in addition to his foundation's work, Tom's personal philanthropy has now exceeded $200 million. His major gifts have helped make possible life-saving care at 3 children's hospitals in Rochester and Syracuse, New York, and in Southwest Florida. Education in business, science, and computing technology and cutting-edge industries for the next generation at Rochester Institute of Technology in Rochester and Niagara University. The Golisano Restorative Neurology and Rehabilitation Center at Unity Health System in Rochester. The Rochester region's largest ED at Rochester General Health System, and myriad other gifts that have helped improve education and health and other community services. Tom understands that one man cannot do it alone, so encourages partnering with those who have the demonstrated ability to make things happen. Like Special Olympics, whose success in healthy athletes prompted Tom to help the organization move to the next level by launching Healthy Communities. This was Tom's first international gift, the largest single gift Special Olympics has ever received, and the first time people with intellectual disabilities have been given a voice on an international stage.
This is our first big new commitment, and one of my favorite ones this year. I'd like to invite our founding sponsor, Tom Golisano, to the stage.
For many years, I've been an advocate and supporter of services for those with intellectual disabilities. It's imperative that this issue is addressed now on a global stage, which is why I'm standing here before you today. I have committed $12 million to the Special Olympics organization
Whether on a national stage with the President of the United States or throwing the ball out in a local Special Olympics competition, Tom brings an optimistic, palpable energy to every endeavor. Tom Golisano. He is a living example of what can be done with vision, perseverance, and action. He is a champion for those who have no voice and for those who are far too often perceived as having no value. He helps people realize their full potential and contribute in a meaningful way to our society.